Which brings me to another stock that fell after earnings. We could see what it's doing today. Netflix, sort of kicked off the high interest out of the NASDAQ earnings reports. The stock is still trying to recover a bit from the sell-off. You took a look at this and decided you wanted to buy more.
Yeah, and it was an average up, so I owned it for a long time. The stock has had an incredible year, gave back a big chunk of the gain on the heels of the earnings. It was a very strange earnings reaction, in my opinion, so I wanted to fade that. They had a long-standing dispute with the Brazilian tax authorities. I won't rehash the whole thing. What it boils down to is they paid a couple of years' worth of whatever that dispute was, 600 some odd million, and absent having made that payment, which was not in their guidance, they would have actually beaten the number. People just didn't seem to care. They used it as an excuse to sell. Now the stock is testing its 200-day moving average for the first time since April, and I believe we have that chart just so I can illustrate this point. I do think, here we go. I do think the buyers will show up here as they have in the past. I do think if it does break below, it'll be very temporary. I think the 200-day moving average has worked like a charm in terms of a good opportunity to accumulate shares in Netflix the whole way up. And I just want to reiterate how good the fundamentals are here. 25% net margins. They actually raised free cash flow guidance to $9 billion for this year, up from a range of $8 to $8.5 billion. More importantly, they still have $10 billion left on their buyback authorization, which means as things settle out, they should be out there in the market sopping up some of that supply. They told us a significant increase in operating cash flow would come. And I think when you come up with, like, what are the most important companies in the market, in the world, in terms of being a platform for consumers, Netflix has over 300 million customers. They're in almost every country. This is probably one of the 5 most important technology platforms in existence. And next year, they take the fight to YouTube. They're bringing on podcasts like Bill Simmons and The Ringer. They'll probably do more of those. And I do think that this is a stock that should have a great 2026. So I wanted to make sure I own some more of it before we get there.